It's a new virus. It's a new pathogen. We don't even know for sure which virus it is.
Well, this pandemic's killing me. I really need some sleep.
Yeah, it's very bad at work, really. There's just so much happening with the trying to separate the infected from the non-infected, and there's been a lot of death. People are having to wait for their list case surgeries because they're canceling them all. So, staff are getting sick. So people aren't coming into work, so we're having to do extra shifts. It's running through supplies. It's not very fun. And then you come home and anytime you have an ache or a pain, you think maybe you're getting the flu again. So it's not very nice.
And the quarantine of you failed miserably, so much for all my prepper plans.
Yes, I couldn't stand any longer with your cooking, I'm afraid. I'm used to a lot of variety, and 3 days of toast and beans, thank you Hooples, just wasn't cutting it.
Well, at least we have plenty of food. Plenty of people right now don't have much variety with the state all the shops are in.
Yes, and you needed my cooking. So, getting over my beans, I've decided to make some experimental stuff with stuff we have around home. So I made this, it's chickpea flour and water, and it makes a tofu with some spices and stuff. And I'm going to brown it, mix it with some veggies, some rice noodles, and a peanut sauce with coconut milk and sriracha and spices, a little bit of cilantro. Do them up in the pan.
Can I have a taste?
Of what?
Chickpea.
Yeah. Interesting. It's the first time I've made it.
Good.
I'm just coating it with a bit of cornstarch. Hopefully that'll make it fry up nice and crispy. Yumbly yumbly. Cooking it in some oil. We'll see how it goes. So to go along with that, I thought I would try making some bread, because there's not a lot of fresh stuff in the shops and I shouldn't go out to them anyway. And luckily Hooples had a cast iron pot, which this recipe says works better with, and I whipped up some sweet potato buns. Never tried this recipe either. It smells really good. Nothing like that yeasty smell, is there? Anyway, I'm going to cook those up. We're going to have them with our stir fry.
Why is it in here?
Because this is our baseboard heater. Well, it's not a baseboard heater. We have a boiler system, so it's warm. So it's very, very cold out, and this lets it rise better.
Awesome. Can I have one of them now?
No, because they're not cooked yet.
Okay.
Okay.
Toronto is under attack by a mysterious new disease.
It's very hard to stop. It's like a brush fire that's throwing off sparks.
A virus out of control. A city under virtual quarantine. China already in the grip of the terror. Thousands sick, many dead.
Doctors in this country and others around the world are rushing to identify a deadly mystery illness.
There's a new outbreak. The control measures don't seem to be working.
There's no vaccine to prevent it, and researchers around the world say no cure is likely anytime soon.
It lands in Toronto. Its first Canadian victim, a woman who died within days of returning to Toronto from Hong Kong. The chain of infection had begun.
We don't even know for sure which virus it is. We don't understand what it does to people.
Day by day, the cases mounted.
The Ontario total of deaths for patients from SARS is now 9.
Nurses, doctors, paramedics start gowning and gloving up.
Well, that's it from me.
That's it for me, except for dinner. We have a peanut sauce with Thai noodles and veggies and peanuts and stuff. And then just some buns. Hopefully they're okay. And some wine.
And what wine do we have tonight?
Chip Chip. Chip Chip rocks. A Shiraz.
Chip Chip Rocks. Where's that from?
Bon appetit. I think it's Australian. Yes.
Bye bye, baby. Remember you're my baby when they give you the eye. Although I know that you care, won't you write and declare that though on the loose, you are still on the square. I'll be gloomy, but send that rainbow to me then.